Talking Nerdy Vlogcast with your host Pablo Gunner, and I'm going to be talking nerdy to you. About the usual, what I'm reading, what I'm playing, what I'm watching, stuff like that. This week I'm going to be going into Wonder Woman Volume 5, Flesh. Now, Wonder Woman Volume 5 Flesh, I know I'm a little behind, which is exactly why this is good to review. Now, it's written by Brian Azzarello, who's been writing it this whole time. Art with Cliff Chiang, who's been on art this whole time. With Goran Sudzuka as well, which he's been on and off in issues. I thought it was going to be a lot more. I thought it was going to be huger than what it is, just because, spoiler alert, in the previous volume, she killed Ares, which he was an old man at that point, and she was pretty much forced to do it because there was another god that was going to kill him, and so if he were to kill him, he would become the new god of war. So essentially, she had to kill him in order to stop him from becoming the god of war, and then therefore she became the god of war. But what's weird is, like, automatically in this volume, she's like, I am not the god of war. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take his place. And they're like, you have to. There has to be a god of war. And then, Apollo, who is the ruler of Olympus now, he's like, well, does there really need to be? Maybe there doesn't need to be. And they're like, there definitely does need to be, because it's all about balance. And this one, you really get the backstory to the Firstborn, which was really interesting and really cool to see. They use like oracles for it, and it's done in such an interesting, unique way that it's just fantastic. The art blows me away. When I first read this, I was really underwhelmed by what they did, because if you're reading the comics going on now, you're probably lost if you're not caught up with this, because you need to be. And that's the thing, is like, now I know what's going on to a lot more, because this one, spoiler alert, they put Hera back into power. So she was powerless completely, and now she is back to having power. And she's back to being a god, because she was, changed to a human now, or mortal, and now she's a god again. So there's that. Then here's the big spoiler at the end, which, like I said, if you're reading the comics now, you already know these things, sort of, which is Wonder Woman has her Amazons back. So all this time Wonder Woman hasn't had Amazons, but now she has an army of Amazons back, and she's like, and she claims the role of the god of war. It's really interesting, but like I said, these are things that you have to know to really get what's going on in the comics now. But there's still one more volume, I believe, that connects this to what's going on in the Meredith and David Finch run. This is definitely worth a buy at the least. I feel like I can't give it a strong buy just because it's not nearly as good as the previous volume, even though it is really good. Like I said, I was underwhelmed at first, but as I kept on rereading it and re-looking over it, I started realizing how good the art, and it's more of a subtle story. It has been this whole time. It's at least a buy. So it's definitely worth the money, which is $25. This is a hardcover, so you could get the soft cover, and I think it would be $5 less or $10 less. Please tell me what you thought of it, and if you've read Wonder Woman book, or if you're reading the current series, tell me, or anything that you are checking out that is nerdy, because next week I am going to be covering Attack on Titan Volume 7, the manga, yes, Star Wars Rebels, and then probably a video game. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you do all of those things, which if you're already a subscriber, just comment and like, and I will give you a free digital comic, which I have Darth Vader, number 18. All New X-Men, number 7. Captain America, which is number 7. Black Widow, number 2. Scarlet Witch, number 5. Invincible Iron Man, number 8. The New Avengers, number 9. And Star Wars Poe Dameron, number 1. So those are up for grabs. Like I said, all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. So be a subscriber, comment, and like, and I will send you the digital code either through YouTube, Messenger, Facebook page, or our Twitter. Then I'll do it through there, or I might do it both ways, whichever. And you can all find all of those things at TNTM The Show, which is also our website, Instagram, Tumblr, Hotmail, all that good stuff. So that's it for me. But, please, come on, talk nerdy to me.